Microsoft Excel, that Swiss Army knife of office programs that we use for everything from its intended purpose, financial forecasting and complex calculations, to just simple lists or little databases, organizing data. Its most powerful feature, of course, is its functions and formulas. You simply type in the @ sign and the first character of the function that you are searching for, and it'll bring a list of them up there for you to use. The most difficult thing to deal with, though, is character strings, concatenating text or stripping text from a string. And the functions, of course, are there, but they're a little more difficult to set up than some of the other simpler ones. But we do have an easy button, so to speak. It's keystroke, Control E, and it searches for a relationship between two values that you've entered, and then tries to figure out how to fill in the current empty cell or range of cells. So this first one, we have a list of serial numbers for our organization, and the last three characters are a letter and two numbers that we use to delegate which bin that part is placed into. So if we type in the last three digits into the next column and then hit Control E, it fills in all those, it finds the relationship between the first two cells and then creates that relationship for the remainder of our list. We can also do that if we have a list of names, say first and last name, and we want to split that into two separate columns for maybe entry into our management system or whatever. If we take the first field or the first row and just type the first name and last name in, and then Control E in the next cell, it finds that relationship in the first row and creates that same relationship in all of our other rows. Likewise, for the email address in this organization, we know that it's the first name dot last name at the domain name of our organization. So we type that in here into the first cell or into the first row, and then go to the next row and hit Control E. It creates that same relationship and fills in all of those other addresses for us. So we can also, if we wanted to play with this list but find our way back to the original list, we'll create a column and put an ID in for each of these for our original list. And if we put the first number and second number in, highlight those, and then drag that highlighted area down to fill in the rest of the cells, it sees the relationship between those first two numbers and creates that same ordering for the rest of the way down our list. So there you go. Have fun with Excel the rest of the day. Hit Control E a lot and see what happens. And thanks for choosing Tech One, of course.